Shadows. He is stronger than steel and moves faster than a whirlwind. Sometimes he hides in mud, other times he transforms his shape like an ever-changing cloud. Although his fighting spirit burns like fire, his mind is as calm as still water. Violation of the commandment: should Shinobi fail before completing the mission, he will disappear before the dawn and vanish forever. Keep this knowledge in your heart and mind, from the secret manual of Oboru Ninjutsu. Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master. Hello and welcome. My name is Darkly, and today I've decided that I will play Shinobi 3 in hard mode and at the same time give you some story dialogue on why this game is basically like a treasure for me. Like for those who love Super Mario Bros. 3 and so much, me, it's Shinobi. Now, Super Mario Bros. 3, I know it's extremely famous and a lot of people love playing it. It's got big storylines, been going on for ages, but one thing that would have been nice is if they worked on a better story for Shinobi. I mean, it's fun that you get to complete the game and all, but after the third one, they came out with a version for PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly. But it would have been nice to continue this one instead of just reselling it on Steam for $4. Because, well, let's just put it this way, the story was freaking great. Well, not the story, the game itself was actually great. But, how I came across this game basically was because one day when I was in grade 3, my mother had given my aunt a call and asked my aunt if she could keep an eye on me. Basically babysit me. Yes, babysit. Gruesome words, but my aunt basically, she babysat me, and during that time my cousin was home and I seen my cousin playing this game and I asked him, I says, Cousin Matt, what's the name of this game? And he said, well, Darkly, it's Shinobi 3. So, basically, I got the title of the game at that age, but could not remember. Too young to remember, actually. One of those cases of, you know, ask a question, forget 10 seconds later, and that's what it was. And the reason why I probably forgot was because I was so taken away at how well my cousin played this game. I wanted to play the same way. I wanted to become a ninja master. That was the most important thing to me. I want to be a ninja. But I couldn't. And the reason why was because my parents had gotten me a Nintendo. By parents, I mean my stepfather and my mom. They got me the Super Nintendo, which was very, very fun. A lot of fun too, because I played Yoshi's Island. And that one there was actually very enjoyable. But I always had this urge to play this game. I mean, I remember some days would pass by and just randomly like that, so I'd get this memory of this game. And the memory was actually, the only memory I would have that hit me a couple times was this white ninja traveling across rope, like what I'm doing now, jumping off the walls, and in level 4, the level's called Destruction. I had memories of that level too. I seen my cousin play in level 3, the body weapon, and that was awesome, but the monster kind of scared me. So in a way, when I was younger, I was scared to play, but I wanted to play it so badly. But when I got to that part, I kind of got too scared to play and I gave it to my cousin. And I didn't really have much time to marvel in its splendor. I mean, I really did like this game a lot. But eventually, when I reached about 16 years old, what had happened was I was searching the net. I was trying to figure out exactly what this game was, because I had had enough with getting these flashbacks about this game that I've seen and played very little in the past. So I decided to do a search. It didn't take that long, knowing Google and finding the right words. I came across it. Eventually I tried to get a Sega Genesis, and at the same time I tried looking for the game, only to find out that the game was I guess you could say, somewhat rare to get. It was extremely hard. Let's just put it that way. Eventually I got it, but then there was an issue with my Sega Genesis. I had 3 of them. None of them with the right TV output. Yeah, it seems like I got screwed over a good couple of times. So, since I had the original copy, I relied on to basically just going out and getting the emulator. So I went and got the emulator, and I got the ROM too, and I started playing it. Eventually, over time, I started to become better and better at this. And before I knew it, I was actually playing expert mode without losing any continues. I'd lose a couple lives here and there. It's kind of obligational, especially when you play my way. Because, I mean, my way, I'm pretty sure everybody does it also and says it's their way too, but me, I like having the Mijin technique. At the same time, if you're wondering why I'm getting hit, it's because I got my cat sitting onto me and she's kind of being a suck-up, nudging my thumb. Of all things that she can actually nudge at, she's nudging my thumb, and now she's screwing around with the microphone. And sorry about that, I got hit because I noticed my cat was getting too close with the mic. Now, I should start doing things a little bit more better, because she's just staring at me like, why? Why there? Why there? Why, Darkly, are you doing this to me? And she's looking down now as if sad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Mia. Now I keep looking at my cat and looking back. I'm going to focus onto this part here. Wow. But, no, that's it, though. Once I found it, I started playing it, and I was so happy, and I started to realize a couple things that were actually kind of funny in a way. And, well, I'll finish this battle there, because some of them I actually got to show you, and at the same time I'm going to explain the controls. I mean, they're not very complicated either, to begin with. No. One fun part about this, the bosses explode when you hit them. Throw a kunai at them, they explode. You want to jump and do this, you just press down and the attack button. And then you watch this guy throw his boomerang like an idiot, knowing he's behind you. Actually, the other way around, knowing you're behind him, but he can't do anything. He can't even turn around. So, sir, you like aiming hopelessly, practicing? I'm sorry, man, but I've had the training done like almost 8 years ago. I'm sorry to say, but the Ninja Master's behind you. And now you've exploded. This is this is fun. Like, why not just blow them up and then slash them from behind? Another thing about those guys there that keep running out with the guns, they have a habit of shooting while standing and shooting while crouching. But the most maddening part is because they also shoot rapidly. Like, you don't see it as if it's semi-auto shots, but they shoot, and then 2 seconds later another shot, and then 2 seconds later another shot, and then, yeah, you get the drill. Now, exploding enemies are a lot of fun. You shoot them, they die, they explode. Gone, dead. Kaput. This part here is actually kind of easy. Well, really easy. You just stand there and you just throw a kunai. Not a kunai? Yeah, a kunai. You throw a kunai at them, and I mean, you could jump just for shits and giggles and get them to come out ahead of time. Like this. He'll take a shot. And that's it. This part here, my first time around, was actually kind of tricky. Another thing about expert mode is that I noticed there's a lot less boxes. So it's, well, not expert, but I mean hard mode. A lot less boxes. And bombs, I believe it feels like they explode a little bit more fast, a little more quickly, I should say. Let him shoot, jump, shoot. There you go, it's an exchange. 3 bullets for 1 kunai. But I mean, like, the boss battles aren't really all that complicated. There's certain ones where, okay, yeah, it's kind of far out, but in general, though, it's just pure fun. This game I loved a lot just for its, you know, aspect. Well, I can't really say aspect, but the contrast. Your enemies, they change rapidly, and if not per level, anyways, they're changing. At first, you got the nice little forest with evil ninjas that are trying to attack you, and you gotta fight off a samurai. Okay, yeah, that's, you know, understandable. Samurais can be assholes. Oh. That asshole. But, another thing, like, how to put it. You fight a samurai, then you fight a super fast ninja, a golden one. And then afterwards, you gotta fight this friggin' robot that I just beat. And then the next boss is called a body weapon, in which that battle is kind of tough. This level here, it's fun, yes. It's got its sneaky moments if you don't know what you're doing, or if you forget, you're screwed over. See, that is one of those cases. I should have jumped first, killed him, and then after that the green goopy guy, Mr. Goopers. But this level here is fun. Another thing I was talking about is how everything's different. Like you seen, we started off in a forest, riding on a horse. Now we're inside of this, I guess you could say, lab with these brain monsters. Wasn't it just the last level we were fighting ninjas, and the first level we had a couple of ninjas and some other enemies? No, wait, the last level was soldiers. But you see the change. It's like, I don't know, that's kind of what I liked about it. I mean, these little bastards at first really pissed me off. I mean, really badly, because I couldn't really time anything properly. That's kind of a bit of what I liked about it, is that it actually made me mad at first, but I was really satisfied when I caught on. When I caught on, well, everything was golden afterwards. So I'll just be quiet for a little bit here and let you indulge into this crappy background. Okay, I'm done with being quiet. Yeah, that's it though. This game was something I dreamed of playing for a long time. Now that normally doesn't happen.